Hey guys, it's Amaria. So today I am going to be doing a solo episode. Yes, I know that Landon does a lot without me. But I mean somebody has to watch the kids, right? So, I handle all that while he still continues to put episodes out for you guys. Um Trust me, I always want to be here. It's just hard when you have two toddlers, let me tell you. So today isn't really going to be any kind of topic per se. It's just going to be me mainly talking about how I handle my own mental health plus like my struggles that I go through every day, just me being me. Um, so this I believe is episode 25. Hooray. We have Dean Winchester, Michael Myers, Rob Zombie, Michael Scott, Daryl Philbin, I think that's his name, and Dwight Schrute joining us today. um, so, guys, let's just get into it, right? Might as well. So, lately, things for me have been complicated. I mean, every day is a different kind of struggle that I have, even if it's just getting out of bed in the morning. Um, I do try to keep myself energetic, if that makes sense. I go to the gym. I constantly am cleaning my house. I try to do things that make me go outside or, do something with the kids. For me, every day is a constant battle between do I just sit on this couch and do nothing? Or should I get up and go and do something and try to live my life while I'm here now? Those are the questions that I ask myself every day. Even just getting out of bed in the morning is really rough, and some might say that my life is easy. Some might say that, I have it made. But that's not true. Everybody has their own way of dealing with certain things, and mine, I just try to choose to be happy with where I'm at. You know, um I don't know if a lot of you know this, but when I was 17 years old, my mother died. She died of a drug overdose. At the time, I was not even living with her. It still, still kind of gets me to this day. It's been 7 years. Um, and I'm still constantly dealing with the fact that she's gone. Um, and I think about her all the time. There's not a day that she doesn't go by in my head. Maybe I worded that wrong. There's not a day that I don't think about her. There we go. But it's not even just the struggles that I have with my own mother. There's things that in my childhood that still affect me to this day, even as a mom, as a wife, as a person. You know, um, I'm constantly overthinking, thinking, how can I make this situation better? Or overthinking a conversation that I haven't even had with someone. Um, these things keep me up at night. I I don't sleep that much. Or at least I try to, but it doesn't always work out that way. I try to tell myself I'll be in bed by 10 p.m. I'm still up at 1 a.m. because I'm just constantly thinking, how is tomorrow going to go? Am I going to have a good day tomorrow? Am I going to have these feelings where I get into one of those moods and I don't want to talk to anybody and it's going to cause me to ruin not only my own day but everybody else's? It's a constant battle in my mind. And lately in counseling, I have been going to counseling for about a year now. Lately in counseling, these things have been coming up. For me, they are tough to talk about because I don't really like to tell anybody what goes on inside my head. I half the time don't even know what's going on inside my head. It's like I have 100 impulsive thoughts that I can't get rid of. But counseling really helps me. It's like a safe place, I would say, other than my journal. In counseling, we're trying to get to the root, I guess. And what really is the root? Was it the day I was born? I know that that's probably not funny, but it's like I have to have some humor about it, right? Um, I know all this probably doesn't sound super professional like Landon's, but Landon comes at it from a different side than I do. Me and him grew up completely different. Um, it's kind of hard to even think how to put these things into words that sound professional. But to be honest, I'm not here to do that. I'm here to tell my story and maybe give some advice from my side. If any, there's probably people in the world that are going through similar things. And if I can put a message out there saying, "Hey, I'm still here. I'm still here after all of this tragic tragedy. You can be too." You know, things in my life have not always gone right. And I mean, what can I say? It's life, right? That's what we all say. It's just life. Um, you know, even with, having kids and getting married and having all these great things in my life happen, I still have this overwhelming sadness or overwhelming emptiness that I try to fill with so many things and nothing ever seems to fill it. And that's okay. That's okay. I understand where I'm at in my own mental health, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with knowing that everything is not ever going to be perfect because that's just not how things work. Lately, I have been struggling with my body image. Um, and that's why I've been working out. Body image to me has always been something that I struggle with. You see Kylie Jenner or, I mean, Jennifer Lopez at 56. Her, she's beautiful. And then, there's women out there who have had kids young, like me, or, have it's just it's hard. It's hard to see yourself as perfect. Other people see you as perfect, not yourself. You're always going to nitpick at every little single thing about your face or your arms or your legs, anything. Me specifically, I nitpick about all of it. I'm constantly taking pictures of myself and telling myself you're skinnier than you were a couple months ago. You've lost weight, and I'm constantly telling myself you look good. You look good, Amaria. You need to just stop thinking so many negative things about yourself because you're doing it. You're getting down to the size that you want to be. Let's be real. I'm never going to be in high school again. I'm never going to be a sophomore again. I'm not going to have that body ever again. I have had 2 children. I I sacrificed, I should say, my body to carry 2 beautiful little girls and grow them for 9 months. I should be thankful that I had 2 healthy babies. Instead, I'm sitting here thinking, why isn't my stomach flatter? Why isn't my butt bigger? Every woman wants a bigger butt. Why are my arms too chubby? I try to think positively about it. And Landon, my husband, very big supporter of me. He encourages me to do the things that I want, which is, go to the gym, even though he says I don't need it. He tells me every day that I'm beautiful. I'll ask him how I look in an outfit. I'll be like, "Do I look stupid?" And he'll be like, "No, you look beautiful." And I really try to listen to those words. I do. And I love it when people compliment me. I do. Everybody loves a compliment. I have friends who tell me I'm looking great, or, "Oh, Amaria, I can tell that you're really working out and, staying on track with all of that." It doesn't help, really, because later that night I'm still going to go home and look in the mirror and ask myself, why is my stomach still here? Why do I still have this flabbiness? But that's part of the battle that goes on in my brain. One day I'm like, I look really good. The next day, didn't gain any weight, also didn't lose any weight, and still tell myself, what am I doing wrong? Why haven't I lost any weight? Or why am I not in a smaller size pair of pants? It's I don't even know what to say because it's like, yeah, I'm aware. I am very aware of how I am. I'm a very aware that, when I get into these little moods, especially about myself, after the mood is gone and I am what you would consider normal again, I'm normal Amaria again, you know, I know exactly what I did. I know exactly what I said. I know exactly what I was thinking. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. That doesn't mean that it's not going to happen again the next day. And my point here is self awareness is very important because if you have no self awareness in your own mental illness, then I feel like there's a problem there. Um, if you can't be aware that you psychologically are doing something wrong, I guess I should say, like if you're being hurtful towards someone because you think that's the right thing to do and you're not realizing it, that's when I feel like you need to be doing something different. It took me a really long time to realize that I had a problem with how I treated people when I was angry or upset, or how I treated myself. You know, you're supposed to love yourself. You're supposed to love yourself before you can love anyone else. And I guess that's what the big problem there with me was. Personally, I did not love myself. Nobody ever taught me how to. Um, you know, as my kids get older, the two girls, every day me and Landon tell them how beautiful they are. And they say it back to us. Like my oldest, she just turned 3. She tells me every day, she goes, "Oh, mom, you're so beautiful." I am teaching them how to love themselves just because nobody taught me how. And I'm just now learning as a 23-year-old woman. I don't know how to, I didn't know how to love myself for a very long time. And I guess that's why I have so many problems with thinking about my body. Self-love is a challenge. It is. It's hard to love yourself. It is when you see things that other people don't. Um like this past summer, for some reason I got more freckles on my face, but nobody else has noticed them. I see more every day. My hair, I got it dyed. It's not the color I want, but everybody else thinks it looks great, but I hate it. My eyebrows, I messed up my eyebrows today. They look weird. Nobody else can see that. They think they look great. Loving yourself is hard. I do try every day, tell myself, like, yes, you look great, Amaria. You really do. And yeah, I'll think about it for hours to myself. Yes, I look great. I'm at the store. I look great. I'm outside. I look great. Everybody else might think so. But later that night, I'll ask myself, why did I wear that? It looked really weird on me. But hey, it's okay. We have more clothes. I just try to think about it like in that perspective. Whenever I'm thinking down about myself, I just say, try again the next day. Try something different. Who knows? You might like it. um, I guess my point here is to try to at least let people know that you're not alone if you think things about yourself. You know, like yeah, it's really hard to explain in my own words, I guess. I had this friend growing up in my teenage years. We're still friends to this day, but um she used to tell me she wished she had my body. Even after, that's, girls say that to girls all the time. Even after I had my kids, she'd be like, "Oh, you're just so skinny." And I'd always reply, "Yeah, but I still think things about myself. Everything's not perfect. Not everything is the way that I want it to be." I really just want you guys to know that just because somebody's life seems peaches and cream, it doesn't always mean that it is. Just because a girl's wearing the cutest clothes that you think, like clothes that you think are cute and that you wish that you could have, or you wish that they would fit your body, or you think, oh, I'm too fat to wear that. Think about that other person. They have insecurities too. Not saying that you're being rude to them or anything, but it's don't always think that people show off their bodies because they're so like because they think they're hot stuff, because that's not always true. I wear crop tops. I do. I wear shorts, but when I'm out in public, I am like maybe 5% confident in myself wearing that. I'm trying to make the point here of you, me too. Me too. You and I. You and I both need to learn how to love ourselves. It's a struggle. It is. It's an everyday struggle, especially when you're trying to love someone else. Um, but sorry, I only wanted this to be like a short thing just to check in with you guys and tell you guys where I was. I'm sorry that it's taking so long to get to my ending here. I'm really sorry. Um, you got to be nice to yourself. I tell my daughter that all the time. You have to be nice to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Nobody in this world is perfect. And if they are, they're not from this earth. They're an alien. Sorry. I crack myself up sometimes. But yeah, nobody in this world is perfect. You have to love you for who you are. You really do. I saw this quote the other day and I saved it. And it kind of made me feel some type of way about myself, because like I said, growing up, I didn't have that person there to teach me how to love myself. And me being the mom that I am now, teaching two little girls how to love themselves when I can't even figure it out myself is insane, to me at least. And me also trying to talk to other women, telling them to love themselves after a baby or after some weight gain, anything, they don't like that their hair's curly. Oh, I think it's beautiful. You know, just anything like that. It just, this quote literally like made me feel some type of way. I'm gonna read it to you guys. It says, "Stop hating yourself for what you aren't. Start loving yourself for what you are. And I'm really happy I came across that. It kind of gave me a different insight on how I want to think about myself and how I want my daughters to grow up thinking about themselves. I want to be, everybody wants to be confident in their own body. Everybody wants to feel comfortable in their own body. And it literally all just starts with you loving you for who you are, loving your body for what it is. Yes, there are things that we can do, like go to the gym, eat healthier. There's so many things that we can do, but you're never going to feel happy with any of those results that you get from any of those things until you learn to love yourself. And that's where I'm starting, learning to love myself. And I hope you do the same. All right, guys, I'm at my time limit. I just wanted to give you guys just a little insight on some of the daily things that I go through. That is mainly one of the big things. I don't even try to hide it either. Um, so I really wanted to share some of that with you guys on my first solo. I'm kind of nonchalant. I'm not Landon. He's professional. I'm kidding. He does a really good job speaking to you guys. I probably messed up some words and stuff, which I'm sorry about. But all of you out there, please just try. Try to love yourself. I'm trying. You guys are awesome. And thank you for listening to me. I hope you guys have a great time if you're at a friend's house. I hope you guys have a great night if you're watching this at night. I hope you guys have a great day if you're watching this during the day. Just be awesome. Love you guys.